Hi, I'm Dave Schultz. Well, for the last over 25 years, I've been a practicing attorney here in Sacramento. As an attorney, have I had the pleasure of dealing with some sexual harassment cases in the past, and yes, I have. Well, to be straightforward with you, it's more of the way society has evolved. I don't think you can blame the man or the woman. It's kind of a result of the social situation that we're in. How could it be prevented? Well, I think I have to go back to fundamental moral values. The family structure. We don't want anything like that to happen to our children. We don't want anything like that to happen to our mother. So I think fundamentally as a society, we have to maintain consciousness of what occurs. And once we see that, we can recognize the harm that it causes the individual. Okay, so basically is what can be done that perhaps hasn't been done that's working now. Well, let's talk a little bit about where we've placed the burden to resolve that problem. Which is the court system. Now, the concept of rights that we've had from the rights of the Englishmen, from the Magna Carta straight through the fight to establish the 10 Amendments, the Bill of Rights, recognize the fact that we do have rights as individuals, and the way it boils down to the organization of how we handle that is it's been placed based on the separation of powers, often to the court system to interpret those individual rights, and that functions well, except our court system is overcrowded. But what can be done now is what you're doing, documentaries, to educate the people, because if it doesn't affect us, we don't see it. Sexual harassment or taking advantage of disenfranchised or the abuse of power has been there since King David, and we all know that story. We have a problem here in California, and some people refer to it as the Green Motel, the abuse of the migrant farm worker. The women are raped and groped, and that's pretty much it's been a silent issue that people don't know about. There's some effort. There's been some laws that have been passed to correct the problem everywhere from employment rights, and even how people are getting by with documenting illegal aliens. But where we see it most is in situations where we have women that are not educated. They don't have the keys to the courthouse. An immigrant can't fight their employer, and the employer, what does the employer do? Threatens them that they're not going to have a job anymore. They're going to deport them. So that type of sexual harassment is where we need to focus on. We have a woman who has gone to college and knows how to interact. Certainly those issues are going to come up, but those are the women that are going to have the ability to talk to their HR folks. Those are the women that are going to be able to approach a lawyer. But I think what we need to do today is focus on these individuals that are disenfranchised. And basically that means minority women.